The following program is intended for mature audiences.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do, Trillions? We back again with the Truth Be Told podcast. It's your boy Big UU, and I got my partner
Negan. I'm Negan.
We got Negan in the house, aka Riffa. It's the Truth Be Told podcast, hosted by Trillmatic.com. You know what I'm saying? We back again for them boys. You know what I'm saying?
We're all Negan.
We're all Negan.
Nah.
We're all Rick Grimes. We're all Machete Rick. You can be Negan, I'll be Machete Rick. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Nah, man.
No, really though.
Yes, man. Shout out to everybody, man. We back again for another episode.
Appreciate y'all.
We really appreciate y'all, man, for, sticking with us this long.
Yes.
We're at I think this is episode 60.
60?
Yeah.
The big 6-0?
Big 6-0.
Nice.
Some of these podcast episodes were music playlists, but we've put out 60 different pieces of content on the web.
In your face.
You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, on SoundCloud, on the podcast apps.
iHeartRadio.
You know what I'm saying?
Google Play.
iTunes.
We're everywhere.
Stitcher.
We're in your Walkman.
We're in your fucking multi-disc changer. You know what I'm saying? Man,
We're in your 8-track.
Do you remember how lit you was if you had a 6-disc changer in the car? Oh, in the car, man?
Yeah.
In the car?
Oh, remember when people got the whole setup that you had to go in the trunk?
That's what I'm saying. You had to go get it to the side. It was off to the side. It wasn't like right in the front. But you had to go load your disc in.
You had to load all your disc in. And
you
pop it in, you close it, and then from there you control it.
You control it. You're like, I'm gonna
listen to number 3.
I'm gonna curate my music today.
I'm going with 3 today.
I'm going with disc number 2 of the Life After Death album. Because everything was double disc back then.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? MP The Last Don, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some classic double disc out there. But man, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Yep. We want to first, let y'all know a little bit about our sponsor. And they've been with us here for a while, you know what I'm saying? For a couple episodes. It's podcast websites. So for all those people that's out there that's trying to find out a simple podcast workflow.
Shout out to them. Yeah,
shout out to them. Like I said, we've been telling you guys before, people that's trying to start a podcast, they need a website. Just go to podcast websites. You get website hosting. You get your own set of emails. You get complete daily backups. You get your website security taken care of. You get integrated podcast media hosting and those beautiful download statistics, which we've been seeing on an uptick recently, which is great.
Everyone wants to be able to keep track.
That's right. Yeah. And you can publish from your website directly to iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, all the places we just named. And it's compatible with even the world famous Pat Flynn's smart podcast player, which is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for all those people out there that's like, yo, how can I get to the website? Where do I go? You go to Trillmatic.com/podweb. All right.
That's PODWEB.
Yes. POD, like, this is my last resort.
Yes, like POD, like that.
Yes.
Web, like the shit that Spider-Man shoots out.
Or like Webs. Charlotte's Web.
Or like Charlotte's Web.
Yeah.
Nah.
Or Web of Lies. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking itsy bitsy spider.
Yeah.
Nah, really though. And if you go to Trillmatic.com/podweb, the audience discount coupon code you'll get if you talking about getting it, we have one for you.
Right.
Is Host Me. Host Me. HOSTME. Host Me, and you can get what? $10 off for the rest of your life.
The rest of your life. And what's interesting is I know people are, probably listening and going, man, I really want to start this, and I don't know what my podcast idea is going to be, or, I just don't know if I'm ready to do it. Let me tell you something. You got to get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? You have to get over the nervousness, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to put myself out there like that? Is everybody going to judge me? Fuck them. Yeah. All right? Everybody's going to judge you no matter what. Whether you do this shit, doing your own podcast, or whether you're fucking at your job and you're keeping your head down. There's somebody judging you talking about why has he always got his head down. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't fucking matter. There's always going to be somebody to fucking judge. All right. So let me tell you what you do.
It's a month though, too. It's $10 a month.
That's $10 off a month.
Yeah, a month, not $10 period.
Yeah,
$10 for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life, every month.
A month.
Yeah. So yeah, man, just get started. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't let anything hold you back.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't let nobody crush your dreams. If that's what you want to do, get started. Do it.
It's
Don't
wild.
have no regrets,
bro. There's people that got podcasts that that you wouldn't even believe the type of podcast they got out there. There's people that fucking
if you think it, they do it.
There's people that read like fucking children's novels, right? Not I want to say novels, but like the popular the short stories and shit. Yeah. And they playing for kids
bedtime stories and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying.
And you go to scary stories,
right?
Little novels or whatever the fuck. People talk about comic shit.
Yeah.
People talk about landscaping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can even learn like how to do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's
do it yourself type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know how much shit I learned from podcasts? I've learned a lot about marketing. You know what I'm saying? Social media, online marketing. I've learned a lot, man, from like people. I was actually listening to. There's a book I read called "You Are Not So Smart," and it's about people and how the mind works in certain situations, and how you think people are going to respond one way, but they respond a totally different way. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, they would have they actually had this on. They've put stuff on YouTube, or whatever, where it's kind of tell you that some of this shit actually happened. So for example, they put people on the elevator, and everybody was faced one way in the elevator. Right, not the way of the door. Everybody's faced with their back to the door.
Yeah.
And so when people walk in, your first thing is to go, well, let me face the door because that's what everybody does, right? Yeah. But what happens is people, when they see everybody else facing the other way,
do it too.
They end up turning that way too because they don't know what else to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I've seen something like that also where someone made I saw some shit. It was I think it was that show. What would you do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where it's kind of based from.
And it was this dude put a sign in the middle of a mall, a busy mall, a sign that says "Start line here."
Yeah.
And that's all they did. They just left that there. Had cameras all over. Finally,
people
just walking by at first, and then suddenly someone got in line. One person gets in line, and they stand there. And then another person. Another. Yeah. And the whole line. Nobody knows what it's for.
What's the line is for?
Asking, hey, what is it for? I don't know.
They just got in line.
We just got in line. Like, who knows and everything. And then finally he comes out there and he talks to them.
There's nothing.
Why'd you get in line? Because they did.
Because everybody else did.
Because that's what happens.
These people that made this book, You Are Not So Smart, the guy ended up starting a podcast. And so he delves deep into, and I listened to this podcast. And he delves deep into things. Right now, I'm listening to this, like a 3-part series. It's called The Backfire Effect. Okay. And it's basically about people who believe so much in a particular ideal, right, that even if you try to present them with facts, right, what happens is they go deeper into their ideals. You know what I'm saying? And they run what's what I'm saying? They run so many like neurological tests on these things. They even like no joke, they made people like select these candidates like political, right? And they try not to make them partisan because they don't want that to, because partisan is like, I'm a Republican, I'm no matter what, you know what I'm saying? And so what they did was they put them on the internet and they put up like these fake articles that would spew shit against their particular person that they chose. And they even found out the percentage of how much negative shit they need to see in order for them to start changing their mind. The number's around like 30-35%.
Oh shit.
It's a pretty high number.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people don't, it's pretty, if y'all haven't, go check this out. The You Are Not So Smart podcast, The Backfire Effect. All right. It's really crazy how
sounds interesting.
It's interesting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, people out here making podcasts, if you want to get yours started, make sure you go to podcast websites, trailmag.com/podweb, use the code HostMe, get $10 off every month. Get started. You know what I'm saying?
Don't hold back.
I said all that just to say that.
Go for it.
Go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do it.
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah, do it. Fucking do it.
Like, what did you just say?
Whatever you want to talk about.
What I said.
Gossip, movies. You know what I'm saying?
Anything.
There's a person that got a podcast about crazy scenes, or I think they were talking about doing it, but it's basically
TV shows. Anything.
It's basically about scenes that are like you know, like classic scenes in movies. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like them interviewing somebody that was a part of that scene.
Yeah.
Whether it's a director or a side actor or maybe the main actor. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't handle the truth.
That guy.
Right? Like that scene, right? Was like it's a classic scene.
Classic scene forever.
Right?
Forever
and they may have
cinema history.
In cinema history, bro. It's that one of those scenes. They would interview somebody that may have been a part of that scene, whether it was the person who said that particular line, if they can get that person, or it could have been
wrote it.
Yeah, somebody that wrote it. Somebody that was a camera lighting.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Somebody who was just there, just talk about that scene.
Artist.
Yeah.
Whatever
the fuck.
Yeah.
You can make a podcast about fucking anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gaming. Anything. Like, I mean, anything that interests you, you can make that podcast about it. Yeah. And someone else out there that is interested in that same thing is going to tune in.
You can even go hella niche with it and go, instead of just regular gaming, you can go into like first person shooters.
Yeah.
Or you can go into Mario.
You can go as far
you know what I'm saying?
You can go as far as having different sections, I guess, you know what I'm saying, in your portfolio or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You have a section where you're doing first person, another one where you're doing free roam games, another one where you're doing fucking Nintendo Wii, you're doing kid game type shit, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So
variety.
Get out there. We went on a tangent about this, but really the whole point of it is to get out there. Make sure you go check out podcast websites and just get started. Just get started. That's the first step. Just get fucking started.
Get started.
If it ain't perfect, just start it and we'll fix it later.
And you'll get better. Yeah. That's the thing. You may not even be your best when you first start. Yeah. No one truly ever is. You got to find your groove. Yeah. And you'll find it.
Yeah. You'll find it.
So just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. And we're not paying Nike.
Not at all, because that shouldn't be there. So that's just a fucking term that everyone's. They stole it. That's a phrase that everyone can say. They stole it from people,
right?
From the people.
Yeah. Your boy Kendrick Lamar released his new video.
Time out. I love how you said it, because that is my boy.
Yeah,
I can finally say that
because I can finally say it this time.
Right. You got it right.
It's your boy. Your boy. Your bizoy. You know what I'm saying? Your boy K. Dot released a new video to the masses. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's well, before we get into all that, what did you think about Kendrick Lamar's new video? I want to hear. I got my thoughts, but I want to hear your thoughts.
The beat kind of took me a little back. No, not full blown like class, because you know what I'm saying. It's not like he played tribute to something.
No,
man, it didn't have to, but it had a feel that was kind of like took me a little back. It wasn't nothing from now. It didn't feel like it was from now. But and like lyrically, yeah, he spits. He does his thing. Yeah, he didn't go all full blown over your head type. No,
he didn't. He was just having fun.
Yeah, having fun. Exactly. That's the perfect way to say it. Because he was having fun on there, and he did his thing. I liked it. Right. The video was fucking dope. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like how they fucking shot that shit all crazy like. You know?
For those of y'all that don't know, the guy who directed the video recently worked on Missy Elliott's last video that just came out recently.
And you know, that's why it had to be a little bit crazy. Right. Yeah, immediately when I was watching it before.
It was crazy, but it was dope.
Yeah, it had a Missy feel, like that kind of feel where it was kind of that crazy all over. Yeah. You know, shit was, you know what I'm saying, where he has there's all those heads, everybody's all around, he's the only one right there. Yeah. Shit like that. That's
everybody's bald headed, but he's got the braids.
Yeah.
But see, everything when you really look at it, it's all like a bunch of little small art pieces. You know what I'm saying? When you really look at it. Yeah. All of it has like some sort of deeper meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? Even with that scene there with the bald heads and he had the braids, it's kind of like.
It was artistic.
It was kind of like everybody was the same and he's like the only one that's different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When his head goes down, everybody else's head comes up. Yeah. When his head comes up, everybody's head is down. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, there's a lot going on right there. You know what I'm saying?
It was deep. And it was dope.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't see shit like everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
Like a Matrix viewer over here and shit.
That's what I'm saying. I see everything with the green numbers, baby.
Did you plug me in? What?
Yeah. I mean, I personally thought the visuals was dope. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The song, it's still growing on me. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. The beat does have like a kind of vintage kind of sound to it. Yeah. I think that was a Mike Will made it beat too.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and if you heard it, most people, if you're like me, you probably heard it off the speakers on your phone. You got to listen to it with some bang.
Yeah,
you got to hear it with some bang because then it's a different song.
Get your pill, get whatever you had, get your Bluetooth player, whatever the fuck you got.
Yeah, well, getting your whip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right down.
If you're playing it through your phone, at least put your headphones on.
Right.
At least that would sound better.
That's what I did. I put on my big headphones. I let it bang in my ears.
Put your headphones and shit. That should sound good.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, a lot of people don't. There's a lot going on right now because he's getting some backlash. He's getting some backlash from the feminist movement. You know what I'm saying? Mainly from black feminism, which I'm not going to delve too deep into because I think in order for me to talk or criticize black feminist criticisms of Kendrick Lamar, I need to have a black feminist present. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just would. So I'm not going to delve. I'm not going to have that conversation. That. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or I'm just not going to,
Yeah, there's no way worth diving into that and then dealing with it later.
Yeah,
on a different level,
right?
on a different tone,
right?
Not on a conversation.
Fuck
more
you,
of a scolding.
I know, right?
It's like I don't want that in my life.
You're a coon. I know I get called a coon like real quick. You're a coon for the white man. You know what I'm saying? I already know it's gonna happen, so I'm not even gonna delve into it. But there are some points that I'm gonna make. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why anybody could be mad about him praising natural beauty or natural looking women.
Not at all.
Because for the most part, as a man, we know everybody doesn't look like fucking Kim Kardashian. We know that's all fake. We
know the difference between regular and Hollywood.
Yeah. And most men like natural women. Because that's what most of us, even if we go, oh man, look at that big fake ass booty. Most of us don't have women that have a big fake ass booty, right? Like the women that we love in our lives are average women. You know what I'm saying? No. Listen. I mean, in your eyes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
She's a goddess, right? That's how it's supposed to be.
Queen. Exactly.
That's the point I'm trying to make. That's the whole point I'm trying to make.
Everyone has their queen.
Right. So that's just what it is. I don't understand the hate for that.
Well, if you don't have one, go get one.
Yeah,
that's another thing. No.
Yeah, and I also don't understand how, there's some women that's attacking other women right now about it. And I'm like, I don't understand how you could be a feminist and then attack women.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to me. So maybe when I have a feminist on here, we can have a full discussion because I got a lot of questions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you're a feminist and you're listening to this right now and you have some points that you want to make, hey, we're open.
Holla.
We have an open door.
The door's open.
The open door policy.
It's like the Wild West. You just push it open.
I'm like that manager. It's like, hey, you can come and talk to me. Snitch everything. All right? And maybe I'll let you keep your job. All right, we have an open door policy, so you can come and talk to me about anything. All right, but you're gonna get fired. You're gonna get fucking fired.
As you spill the beans,
tell everything. Yeah,
you're like, at least I'm in the clear.
At this time, we're gonna terminate you. We've chosen to terminate you.
We appreciate you being open with us. But
listen, y'all. Open door policies is bullshit. Yeah, if you had a job, don't not fall for that shit. All right, that's why they used to have unions for fuck open door policy. All right,
you just go ahead and tell us all.
Yeah, tell us all. Yeah. But nah, man. Shout out to Kendrick though, man. What do you think his new album is gonna sound like?
Keep your lips shut and be humble.
Yeah, be humble. What do you think his new album is gonna sound like?
It's not gonna sound like To Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh, it's not gonna sound like To Pimp a Butterfly. Hell no. Why?
Definitely
Why?
He doesn't need
To Pimp a Butterfly's done.
It's
done.
He
yeah.
did it. You
keep carrying that on.
Yeah. It's on to the next one, and I think we're gonna get a Kendrick that's gonna focus on vintage ratchetness. Yeah, and also I also feel like he's gonna just have fun.
I think he's gonna have fun too.
He's gonna have fun with it.
That's what I'm saying. We just need a pure, just ratchet album from Kendrick.
To do the next album after the Pimp a Butterfly. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of after that album. It's kind of time just to do an album, just having fun,
just be ignorant.
Just,
everybody has a ratchet part of their career. I want everybody to know that. Yeah. Everyone has that. Kanye had a extremely ratchet part. Like there was a point where it's pretty lengthy. There was a point where Kanye was like, he was very conscious. Yeah. And then he just went fucking ratchet, bro. He just
full blown.
He went pure fucking ignorant.
You never go full blown.
He was talking shit about Peter. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give a fuck. All right. That's the shit that I'm expecting from Kendrick right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's coming.
Yeah, man. Shit on everybody. Make everybody hate you.
Don't give a shit.
Don't give a fuck.
Shit on everyone.
Just offend everybody. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Touch on all bases and make everybody say,
"Oh my god,
what? oh my,
Kendrick, Herschel Lamar, whatever his fucking. I can't believe you. Just fucking touching your chest. Oh my god, Kendrick.
Did you hear? Did you kiss your mother with those lips?"
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting from Kendrick, man.
I don't doubt it.
Kendrick, you gotta fucking do it.
Yeah, I won't mind it. I want that. Yeah, I want that. Like, bring that out. Because I want some of that, like,
just pure ignorance shit.
Yeah.
Just vintage ignorance.
Yeah, pure
I mean, listen, we got a lot of ignorance going on, but I need like art. I need like
artistic
ignorance.
Artistic ignorance. I like that. That's what it is.
Hashtag artistic ignorance.
Yes, hashtag that.
You know what I'm saying?
Artistic ignorance. That might be one of our new mottos.
We should definitely. I think we're gonna title. I think from now on, we're gonna come out with regular titles for our podcast, and this is gonna be the title, episode 60. Yeah. Artistic ignorance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Killing it, nigga. Yeah. Let's get into some other news, man.
Some more artistic ignorance.
Oh, dog, that's a t-shirt, bro. That's
the
t-shirt, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's like a slogan.
Niggas out here winning, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you heard it first here, Trillions.
Yeah. Shout out to Trillions. Artistic ignorance.
Hashtag that shit.
So, I was actually reading an article of, people out here selling their virginity, you know what I'm saying, to the big ballers out here. So, for those of y'all don't know, there was a woman, I think she was from, Romania. So she sold her virginity to the highest bidder.
Prostituted.
Right? Is that prostitution?
She sold it for a fuck.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you what she sold it for, guys. For $3.47 million. She sold her virginity to.
She's winning.
She sold her virginity to a wealthy Hong Kong businessman. All right, Hong Kong. All right, for $3.47 million.
There's only one.
I think that was like 6 million.
There's only one winner here, and it's her.
No, it's him.
No, it's her. He
came
out of 3.8 whatever.
Do you know why it's him?
And he could have got a virgin vagina for free.
Well, let me tell you why he's the winner. Okay. Because he blew $3.47 million on fucking pussy.
He just made that. He just painted that pussy. He put that pussy on a pedestal.
He did. Well, let me check this out.
She could say, "My pussy's worth $3."
Dog. He threw that. He probably like threw that money at her. Like,
did you say he tip drilled it at her?
He probably like fucking like. I don't think he tip drilled it. I think
he made it rain.
Yeah, he probably like smacked the shit out of her with like a wad of cash.
She pulled a string and all the money just rained down, rained down on her like confetti.
Yeah, just for. I wonder how long is $3.47 million pussy? How long is it good before you bust your nut?
She's a virgin. Virgin pussy. So,
she was a model and shit.
That fool came out with that much money. It probably came in less than a minute.
Yeah.
And he's winning? No.
Hey. He probably hasn't made. I'm saying, if you got money like that to blow, you're fucking winning.
I take it to, and if you ain't ever heard of him, look him up. I take it to Devin the Dude. Don't be paying for pussy. So, spend the money just to lay for pussy.
I know Pimp C would be so distraught about this shit. Pimp C would have a fucking heart attack.
He'd have a
conniption.
He'd have a whole YouTube video about this shit. Oh, hell no.
Y'all little motherfucking Hong Kong niggas out here buying pussy. Fuck that shit. You fucking up the game for everybody.
That ain't pimp. That ain't trill.
Trash like the fuck with $40 in the club. Fucking up the game, bitch. It gets no love.
Oh, something, bitch.
Pimp C wouldn't play that shit. Pimp C wouldn't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Pimp C might respect it because he's like, how much money do you have to just blow
that much?
To blow almost $4 million on pussy? On virgin pussy.
What if that nigga broke now? Nah.
What if he is broke down? He's spent his last. He was like, best 3.47 ever I ever spit in my life.
And they're interviewing him on the corner where he stay now.
He's like,
in the
hey,
alley
it was worth it. My life savings.
It's a memory worth a lifetime. Or whatever. How the fuck you say that shit?
Dog, that shit would get so old. Like, you'll lose a memory so quick. You'd be like, fuck, I really spent 3.4 million. Yeah, hey, you gotta be. Hey,
but I guess he ain't broke now. So that fool had to be rich as fuck.
Yeah,
to be able to
rich as
spend
fuck,
that.
dog. Come on.
I know she rich as fuck now.
3.4. I mean, she might. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. She might not be that rich, but she might be rich. But at the same time, you have to always know that, like,
she just gonna probably splurge and spend it, and it's all gonna go gone.
You have to always know that deep down.
Because of him, she's gonna get a hard cocaine addiction.
That's what I'm saying. Something's gonna happen,
bro. Heroin, and she's gonna just blow all that money.
She's not gonna know how to be intimate anymore in her life. Yeah.
That's all she's gonna.
She's gonna take it out on all her future boyfriends. Yeah.
All of them are like, I didn't sell my virginity.
Yeah.
Would you sell your virginity?
Would I sell my virginity?
Yeah.
Motherfucking hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Heartbeat. Who wouldn't?
Hell yeah.
For that much.
For like a cougar. I was like 17. It was a cougar. It was like she was kind of like, she was old, but you could touch her. You used to be fine back in the day. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I do it for $1 million. I do it for $500,000. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying. That would have happened because I mean, shit. I don't see who wouldn't at that point. Like if you were still a virgin and then that was offered. I guess someone out there's like, I have more respect for my body.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
But
get this money.
That money, shit.
This guap. You know what I'm saying?
Something you can't buy back. Virginity. It's like, yeah, I understand that. But my point...
You only have one virginity.
My point is that a lot of people lost their virginity to someone that really...
For free?
Yeah.
From Chicken McNuggets?
And it may have not even meant something. It could have been a one-night stand. It could have been someone that was just a friend, but then it was like, okay...
Yeah, you could have got paid.
It wasn't right. It wasn't meant to be, or, mixed feelings, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, that was a mistake.
That was a mistake. And you have to live with that mistake forever.
Yeah, and that's
But at least if you got $3.47 million, you have a pretty wealthy... That's a good mistake. It's a good investment.
Winning.
Yeah, you're winning.
What?
You can flip that. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, you can become a real estate mogul immediately.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
You have your own business immediately.
Immediately, bro.
Immediately.
Yeah, feed your whole
family.
Your whole lineage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy because, like, I've noticed a lot of dudes that will sell their virginity. Let's think about this, though. Have you been noticing probably in the past, maybe like 4 or 5 years, there's been an influx of women teachers having sex with young boys?
I know you're going to bring that up.
Jesus Christ, this shit is becoming a fucking epidemic now. Like, it's serious.
All the time. Some horny females from that from that age group, from that generation.
That's what it is. That's what that generation.
It's mostly from a certain generation between the.
It's some sort of fetish or something, right?
Between 10 years,
right?
10 years.
It is 10 years, right?
Yeah.
And
in the last 10 years, it's really blown up.
These don't even be ugly. Like I'm like, where the fuck was all these pretty teachers? You know what I'm saying? That was having sex with students. Man, like teachers that had like.
Yeah, so there was a few teachers that were beautiful in our school,
but like 1 or 2.
But yeah.
Out of like 400. You know what I'm saying? And they're all over like 50 years old. These women are like 29 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
like brand new teachers.
They're like fresh teachers.
Fresh teachers. I mean, even younger than that sometimes.
Yeah, I'm saying like 24 and shit.
Yeah, fresh out of college.
What the fuck was this?
You know what I'm saying? I'm a teacher now, and then they go and they become a high school teacher.
That's what I'm saying.
And then it's like,
you came so you can teach, or you coming so you can take a young boy's.
So you can pray.
You can pray on young boys.
I'm not talking about praying on your knees to the Lord on Sunday. I'm talking about praying
like a predator
on someone.
It just sucks, right? Because they always like, all right. So for the longest time, they've been trying to make men look like they're the predators, right? They have Lifetime movies about this shit, all right? Like teachers preying on young girls, you know what I'm saying? Their innocence and shit, right? There's women that's doing this shit at a way higher rate now.
Where do you see it, guys? Where do you see the guys?
There's no Lifetime for men. That's why.
Well, no, I'm just saying. But where do you see it on the newspaper about a guy teacher?
You rarely see that shit.
Rare.
Guys, listen.
If
guys
anything,
are scared of that
a guy
shit.
Teacher was with a female teacher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see that. Yeah.
You see that.
Yeah. But not too many guys messing with young girls.
Not
you know why? Because of Datelines To Catch a Predator freaked everybody out.
All
the teachers don't do that shit.
Changed my life. Changed my ways.
Yeah.
Like what?
I'm not like that anymore. Yeah. Now it's women, fool. They should make some Lifetime movies about that shit. The fucking women preying on young boys. Definitely. At the same time, I would have loved to be preyed on. I would have loved to be. Loved to be preyed on. Prey on me all day.
That's one of them taboos. That's why. That's one of them taboos that you know. Yeah, maybe. Guys. Maybe
that's why the women do it because they're like, I know he wants it. You know what I'm saying? I know I can get it from him. You know what I mean? Some weird shit going down. We need to protect our sons.
Yes.
Bring our sons back.
It's almost like young men need to wear chastity belts these days. Yeah. You're not getting in here, teacher.
You see like a love boy. It's like, rape. She raped me. Nah.
And what's horrible is how they're getting caught up. Yeah. Because, you know,
it's usually because the dude he's bragging. He just can't shut the fuck up.
I fucked her.
He's like what? He tells all his friends in the fucking room. He's like, yo, I fucked her. I got on video. Look. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, send it to me.
This is the picture you sent me.
Yeah.
Send those to me.
Send those to me. Yeah. They send it to everybody. And
everybody at the school got it.
Everybody fucking knows.
Parents see it. Yeah. And then that's when it's everywhere.
That's over. Yeah. When the parents see it, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Over. She probably told him, she was like, you can't.
The dad's over there pounding his son behind the mom. Like, yeah. That's my boy.
He's trying to act furious. He's like, I am furious.
In front of the mom, and the moment she turns his back, he's all like he makes smiling or some shit. Or give him a thumbs up.
Yeah, he's whispering, go get him, son.
Go get him, tiger. Get him, slugger.
Take after your old man.
You know what? When we get our chance, I'm going to tell you a story when I was about your age. Never told you, but I think it's about time.
I know he's asking questions. He was like, so, what did it smell like?
Oh, shit.
Your boy, a.k.a. I didn't even say the real name. Chris. I'm going to say Chris Bridges, a.k.a. Luda. Mr. Lover is back.
Luda.
Back once again. From making
movies.
billion-dollar franchises.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Franchise movies.
Furiously riding cars and shit.
Right. He's now, he got a new track out. Y'all haven't heard it. It's called Vitamin D, featuring Ty Dolla $ign. And a vintage, nostalgic sample of the most famed Cisco song of all time, the Thong Song.
The Thong Song, yeah.
When I first was reading about it, I was like, this probably sounds like boo-boo.
It's not about vitamins.
It's definitely not about vitamins.
Just to let you know, yeah.
It's not even...
Don't get the wrong idea.
Yeah, it's not about going green.
It's not about going green either.
It's not about clean eating. All right.
I mean, using the Thong Song as a sample, you kind of get the picture of where he's going.
Yeah. And I gotta say, it's actually a pretty hot song. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I would have to say.
First listen, I was like, this is actually some heat rock.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely something I think is going to be jamming in the radio.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hit. Like, I think a lot of people are going to... It's going to blow up. A lot of people are going to want to hear it in the club.
Cisco already gave it the thumbs up. Came out on Twitter and was like, thumbs up.
He's probably going to want to be on the video.
Yeah. But do we really want you in the video, Cisco? No.
I don't think Luda wants him in the video.
Yeah, we barely want Luda in the video. All right?
Barely.
Yeah, we barely want Luda in the video.
He's going to try to make it comedic.
He is, man. He's always making shit comedic. You know what I'm saying?
Whether it be his large hands or... carrying a midget around his neck.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. He's had some pretty interesting,
some funny shit though.
Some funny
shit. You'd be like, what the fuck? But
I think too that it took away from people taking him serious as an artist. I feel like Luda sometimes was more of a character.
Well, he started off as a DJ, didn't he? Like he was a DJ,
radio jockey, or whatever.
Radio jockey, and he fucking he was comedic. You know, he used her humor a lot. So then when he started doing his hip hop, he used a lot of comedy in his shit.
Right. He knew what to say to kind of get the rise. Now I've heard him do a couple of freestyles back in the day on like the Big Tigger's basement. Yeah. He killed them. Like I've heard times where I was like, "Yo, Luda killed that." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's other times where I'm like, "Okay, Luda's being like a clown." At this point in time in his career, I don't think he does any of that anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I can see how that kind of may have hurt him a little bit as far as when you talk about greatest MCs of all time.
Yeah.
Is Luda included in that? Are you shaking your head no?
No.
All right, that's cool. So, Luda, if you're listening to this, Sharif said you fucking suck.
I didn't hear that, but okay. All right.
It's real crazy.
Get out of my head. No, I know.
No. I was in a.
I was thinking. Get out of my.
I was in a car recently, and I was listening to satellite radio, and this bitch, that whole.
Let me see your pussy.
Yeah. That song came on. Who's smoking fucking with? Who's smoking fucking with? Yeah.
Crunchy
And they had Luda on there, didn't he?
Crunchy Blood, Luda.
Yeah. And I was thinking like, yo, this song used to go so fucking hard.
That song was dope as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? They don't understand. The piano keys.
This is Mafia. It was on 3 6 album.
That shit was fire.
That was on. I think it was on Choices. The Choices album.
Yeah.
This. Oh,
dude smoking fucking with.
Yeah, that shit went hard.
Yeah, that shit went hard. Yeah, I don't know about that. But I was just thinking, like Luda, he's a G, man. You know what I mean? What do you think about Luda as an actor?
He's a good actor. He is. He's alright. I mean, he ain't great, but he's far from great. But he fucking, he's in that franchise and the Fast and Furious and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So he got a good role that's gonna keep him around, and that he got to be in a lot of movies because of it. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't really had to shop around and do other roles, which he's done other movies. Yeah,
but I mean, have they really stood out to you?
But that's what I'm saying. Which is the only one that stood out to everybody. Fast and Furious, pretty much.
Yeah,
he's been in other things, but I can't even. What has he been on again? I can't even remember. Honestly, I always think Fast
Crash.
And Furious. He was on Crash.
Yeah,
that's one of his early.
He was in a couple. He was in like a scary movie or something.
Yeah,
I forget what it was, but I don't think I've ever even seen the movie.
I don't know if I've seen it either. Can't remember.
Sorry, Luda.
And I like scary movies.
I think it was more like one of those like scary kind of action movies.
Okay.
About like demons and vampires or something.
Sounds like it's something I'd be interested in.
He was like a kind of a sidekick kind of guy in there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like T.I. does a better job at acting than
he does.
Luda.
T.I. has more emotion with his acting. He puts a lot more emotion into it.
What did he pimp? That's how he acts in all the movies to me. It's like T.I., this is not the movie. T.I., this is a.
Oh God, I just seen him in a tank top. I just seen him in a tank top. I just seen him in a tank top.
He could be the animated movie, fool. He could be the animated movie where, like, he played a gopher. He could play a gopher, and he had that fucking tank top on.
The gopher would have a tank top.
And he's like, what it is, pimp?
Oh my God!
Simpson Road.
Every character he'd be, even A Bug's Life. If he was in there.
That's what I'm saying.
He'd be a caterpillar.
And he would just say, I would hear him say, ATL, shout it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you gotta expand your vernacular, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Yeah. But I mean, shout out to Luda for making a comeback though, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna come with some heat. Did you hear his last album?
No,
you probably did. No,
I didn't.
It wasn't bad. It was actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean, but
I think he's gonna do good with this one, definitely. I know this track's definitely gonna.
This track, let me tell you something, y'all. If you haven't heard the track,
places.
This bitch bangs. I can't play it on here because I'm pretty sure I get this bitch snatched down.
Yeah,
off the internet.
And we don't want this episode snatched.
We don't want this episode snatched down because we had episodes snatched down before.
Yeah.
All right, the one we played J. Cole's music on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Censorship.
Yeah.
So we had to get that snatched down. So we're not gonna play that song on here. So we don't want this bitch to get snatched down. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, it's right for the summer. This bitch will get played at the clubs. women are going to twerk, and it's going to get pretty lit in clubs. I don't go to the clubs anymore, but I can imagine when this song comes on and there's alcohol flowing, it's going to be one of those songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be one.
Yeah. Shout out to Luda.
Luda!
There's a lot of trailers that dropped.
Yeah.
That
a lot.
Yeah, like the Mummy, Spider-Man: Homecoming,
Annabelle,
It, fucking It,
War of the Planet of the Apes.
War of the Planet of the Apes dropped, and
all of them,
and they all fucking had pre-trailers.
Yeah,
they came out the day before.
They had teaser trailers for some of their teaser trailers.
They had teasers for the teaser trailer.
Yeah. Which
is a teaser trailer for the trailer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand this concept.
I didn't get that.
I mean, I get it.
They all came out with it like out of nowhere. Like, were trailers doing that before? I don't remember trailers not.
No, they're doing it now because they know you're gonna fucking skip it. They don't want you to skip it, so they try to cram in 3 hours of film into a 7-second trailer
that you have to watch.
Yeah,
when you're just going through your YouTube or whatever.
It's funny too because like as now, even though like that happens, we still look at it and be like, that looks like a trash movie. We still catch 6 seconds of a trailer and it's like, looks okay. Or we're like, yo, that looks good. That looks really good.
I can't wait for the trailer.
Yeah, I can't wait for the full trailer. Yeah.
When does it drop? Oh, it said tomorrow.
Yeah. What really sucks is maybe they shouldn't release trailers online like that anymore. I don't think they should do it anymore. I think it should be for the movies.
It really should be.
But I guess the reason, because that's kind of part of the movie experience, right?
The trailers, like at the theater, like you go to the theater, you show up early so you can watch the trailers.
Yeah, the 20 minutes of trailers.
Yeah, extended trailers, the ones that you're like, oh man, like they don't play this one on TV.
Right. The full trailer, not the 30-second spots.
Yeah, you get
the 10-second spots.
You get like the 2.5 minute or the 3 minute trailer.
Right.
You know, a long full trailer, and you're like, oh shit, this looks good.
Yeah,
in depth. Perfectly edited. Yeah.
One thing I gotta say is that Spider-Man trailer. I feel like I've seen the movie now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you kind of put it all in there.
They did put it all in there.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right.
They went over there and were like, give me the suit back. I was like,
damn, fool. Yeah,
I know how this is.
Yeah,
I know what's gonna happen. I know the whole movie.
You know the whole fucking movie now, right? Well, first off, is it Spider-Man or is it Iron Man featuring Spider-Man?
That's a lot of talk about that.
They've come out and said that he's not in that much. He's not in that much, but it's like, yo, you filled the whole fucking trailer with him. You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to think?
Is that all his parts? Like, all the trailer? Like,
then, so you gave me the whole fucking
Iron Man.
You gave me all of Iron Man.
Yeah, you gave me all this. Like, son of a bitch, I didn't want to see all of that.
Yeah, I didn't want to see all. You shouldn't even have showed me that Iron Man was going to be in it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You should have showed me, if you're going to show me Tony Stark talking to him, and that's about it. And you think, is he going to be Iron Man?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he'll be just Tony Stark.
Yeah.
It gives you something to think about.
You showing me fucking Iron Man saving the boat.
Him flying with him.
Yeah,
he's going with his web, and then you go see him helping him save the boat. Exactly.
We know that's going to probably be at the beginning of the movie, where where the boat's breaking in half, and Iron Man comes and saves it, or whatever. He tells him to give me the fucking suit.
Motherfucker. And
Spider-Man has to be suitless, but still do shit.
He's
and
like,
he gets a
suit.
suit.
Wear my own suit again.
Yeah,
the one I stitched before this.
I wear my Fruit of the Loom stitchings.
Got him.
Yeah,
and my goggles.
My ski mask. You know what I'm saying?
My pajamas.
Yeah.
My knitted pajamas. I sleep in these at night too.
My onesie.
Yeah.
But
nah,
man, I don't know. I'm interested in seeing it. I was interested before with this trailer. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna watch it.
The Vulture in there, you know what I'm saying?
Michael Keaton's in there. That's probably one of the most interesting things that I just see in Michael Keaton.
Yeah, it's the Batman.
Yeah. The Batman or Birdman too.
Yeah, and Birdman.
Yeah,
Mr. Harvey.
Yeah,
himself.
Well, no, he wasn't.
I know he wasn't that.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like,
yo, was Harvey Birdman.
Shit's getting real right now, bro. What the fuck you talking about? No,
you remember Zorak?
No, I remember Borat. Was
Zorak.
There was Zorak, and there was another one.
I can't remember the other one.
Bork.
It was
something with a B.
I can't remember his name.
Borat. No, it wasn't Borat. It was like Bork.
Some shit.
Some shit like that.
Some shit. We'll look it up later.
Yeah, we'll look it up. Yeah, we're not like Joe Rogan, where we can have like a little screen that you can see the screen that we're seeing.
We don't have someone working for us. Hey, look it up real quick.
Yeah, just look it up.
While we keep talking and concentrating, and then you just tell us in our ear. You know what I'm
Todd, Google Space Ghost Coast to Coast 1999. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
We don't have that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dope,
we gotta wing. It would be lit.
Who wants to do it?
Hey, if y'all
Who's interested?
Yeah, if y'all want to get down, you know what I'm saying? You could be the mouse pad director. No, but no, I mean, you know, I'm interested in the movie. I'm not at the same time. I don't think they should have revealed so much. You know what I'm saying? But I do also think that we got to stop doing these pre-trailers. This shit is whack. So.
Shit is whack.
Yeah, let's just. But let's talk about this It trailer. All right.
Yes.
Let's talk about It real quick. Are you? Do I don't know what to say about It. I want to see this movie, but I feel like they're going to piss me off. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they're gonna piss me off. I just do, man. Am I wrong for feeling that way?
I don't think they are, though. No, well, see, I think you are a little wrong. You're kind of short.
Am I wrong for feeling that way? That I feel like they're gonna.
You're kind of short a little too early.
I'm not cutting the show a little too early. I'm still gonna check it out, but also I'm not gonna hype myself
get your
up.
hypes.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think they're basically going. You seen that? I saw a side by side with the old movie and cuts from the old movie and everything they cut from and put them side by side and showed it, and they had everything for it, but different scenarios. Like the old movie, it was the pictures. You know what I'm saying? They're going through that. It started flipping, and he came out. And
but it's the movie.
On this one, it's the slideshow that's like going through and it shows him a little thing. But yeah, that they have little differences in that and shit. But it's basically going to be the same movie with differences. Like
it's just updated.
Who knows? Yeah, updated. It's just not going to be word for word script.
People are mad that the new Jumanji movie isn't going to have the board game. It's going to be a video game.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be a video game.
I didn't know that.
It's updated. It's the same way it is.
Yeah,
right?
It is updated, yeah.
Could you imagine it being like a DVD, though? It's like, yo, the DVD's fucking skipping. And I thought this was Blu-ray. What the fuck? It's like skipping. You see it on TV. It's like, yo, the fuck? This shit's blurring and shit.
That shit's whack.
Yeah, hitting the fucking DVD player. I'm moving to streaming.
It's like, fuck owning.
Yeah.
No, but I rather own personally. But fuck streaming.
No, don't fuck streaming. Streaming is the guy.
Streaming is dope.
It's the guy.
It is. But I still prefer for certain things, some of my favorite things, I like to have on the go. Like, I like to own it, hold it.
Yeah.
You know, mine.
You can own streams too.
You can own them, but
you can own
that. Log in and just got to go somewhere else.
Dog, but here's the thing though. Wait a minute, check this out though.
They got to get it.
No. Side note. We're going off on a tangent here.
Let's do this.
Let's fucking do this. All right.
Let's go.
Let's say you got an iPad. Just the same way you purchase your movie at the store, you purchase the download. The difference between purchasing at the store and purchasing the download is you can let somebody borrow the fucking movie and they break the fucking DVD. They sit on it and they crack it in half.
You gotta be smart, like
or
me, and not let anyone borrow anything.
Or it falls on the ground
and
it slides on the ground and it scratches the whole thing, right? And you can't watch it anymore.
No.
Whereas with the other shit, if you're logged into your iCloud or whatever, you have all your movies there at any place that you go without having to carry around all the movies. You just got it right there on your on your shit. You know what I'm saying? That
is dope. That is dope.
You can carry way more. You know what I'm saying? You can have, a terabyte of just all your favorite movies. You know what I mean?
Oh, and then, I mean, like, digital shit kind of sucks on the nose. Like, let me put it on this note. On the PlayStation.
Right.
You download full games on your system instead of getting the hard copy. You can download full games. Like, I'm going to just have it on my system. But now you want to go to your homeboy's house and you want to play Mortal Kombat. But you download it on your system and you don't want to take your whole system. He has a PlayStation. Why would you want to bring your PlayStation?
So you couldn't log into your account there and have the game?
And download it onto his system?
Is that what you have to do?
Yeah, you'd have to do that, and then that takes away one of your downloads in case you have to delete it later.
Do you have a certain number of downloads?
There's a limit. There's so many that you can...
Does that happen with Xbox?
I'm not sure if that does happen with Xbox, but there's a limit. With different, there's a limit with different.
Bullshit.
No, not a limit on your own, but a limit on like sharing, having it on different. You can only share it with one other person, a different system.
they want to defeat piracy.
Well, yeah, of course.
Fuck that.
They didn't do it at first. You were not as hard as they're doing it now. At first, you were able to do it with a few systems. Now it's only one, I believe.
Long live piracy.
The point is that I can take my hard copy to my friend's house instead of having to bring a system and chancing that I drop my system while I'm carrying it or something, drop it at his house or something fucking breaks it at his house. The whole system. No. I mean, I'd rather break a disc than a whole system on that.
Well, I mean, okay, but a game is what, $70? If 60, $70. All right, so if you break it, you have to spend another $60. Whereas if you buy the download, it's probably cheaper than buying the game because it doesn't cost anything to manufacture, right?
Well, no, it's still $60.
It's still $60. Yeah. They're being fucking dickheads.
Yeah, they are.
They're being fucking dickheads.
Yeah, they are.
They're
still
being
60.
fucking dickheads, yo. This is PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
They're being assholes, yo.
And the thing is, though, you have it downloaded, so you take your system over to your friend's house, but now you chance breaking your system, and that costs a lot more than just a game.
It shouldn't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
I know it shouldn't. But I ain't worried about it because I don't share and all that shit. I don't have to worry. I get my disc. Good.
There should be people that should complain about this so PlayStation fixes this problem.
I wonder if that problem is fixed kind of with the PS4 because I don't have a PS4.
Right.
I'm still old school in it. Yeah. Because
that's the problem. That's what it is.
I ain't gaming as hard as I used to at the same time.
That's true.
That's what it is. True. I ain't gaming like I used to, so there was no need to get the new system yet.
Right.
I got a lot of games. I got like 60,
but see, maybe that's why you're having that issue. You're running across that issues because maybe you're on an older system and a newer system.
Yeah, it might be that way. Yeah, it might be that way.
Because the whole thing with technology is the ease of use, the convenience. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like,
well, they did take one thing away on the new system that pissed me off. And we're going on a tangent, but I'll just say this.
We are going on a tangent.
I'll say this.
We're on a whole different, completely fucking different topic.
That's how it goes.
Than what we started with.
That's how it goes. But the thing is, with PlayStation,
it's life, baby.
That's life. Man, but one thing I will say is that the new PlayStation pissed me off because you can't just play a regular CD in there, like music CD. You can't have a CD like about a music. Oh, I want to play my music CD in there. No,
on a PlayStation 4.
Yeah, you can't. PS3, you can. PS4,
why can't you play music CDs?
They don't read it. They have it.
They don't read it?
They don't read regular discs.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Pissed me off. They don't even read PS3, obviously, or not like that. So yeah, they kind of shitted on everybody on that note. Yeah, they shitted on everybody.
PlayStation is on some bullshit. It's because they want you
to love PlayStation though. I do.
Does that have with Xbox?
But
that can't happen with Xbox.
I don't fuck with Xbox, so I really don't know.
That can't be happening.
But they have issues too. They have a lot
of
issues.
Anybody's listening right now, this shit that Shreve just explained, we need to find out if this same shit happens with the Xbox. If you can, I would appreciate you if you hit me up on Twitter at BIGGU254. Send me an email, music@trillmatic.com. Let me fucking know if what Shreve is talking about is real.
He needs to know.
I need to fucking know. I need to know. Because if that's the case, I'm going to have to go. Listen, I don't play video games anymore. The system I played on is PlayStation. So I still rock a PlayStation.
You still need to rock with it, even if the
I don't know anymore.
But what are you trying to do? You're trying to go to a friend's house and take games and shit like that, or whatever. No, or share games with other systems. Well, I mean,
I just feel like there should be some level of, if I'm buying my shit online and you know that I have friends that we game together, right?
Yeah.
There should be some level of, you know what I'm saying, shareability that happens. Because part of the reason you're selling me a game online is so I don't have to deal with...
I don't think Xbox shares like that either, though. On that note, I don't think you're allowed to share with other systems. Well, then,
you know what? Buying games online is the dumbest shit in the fucking world.
Oh, I believe that, too.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe that, too. I think we should just buy games like we used to. All this digital shit, it turned to gaming, too. And I was like, why are we doing this? Add-ons, I understood.
Yeah.
You know, you download a map pack and you add it to your game install. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. It's an add-on.
Right.
But a full game, they started doing that. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it defeated the whole purpose. They started doing that because both systems, I believe, because they wanted to bring back old games, like for the last system.
Right.
And they just wanted you to buy it all over again on this system.
And that is some bullshit.
And that is. I was like, I got all these games. I want to play back compatibility.
Right.
which I think Xbox has some playback compatibility. I believe they do. That's one thing I think they're winning on. And I was like, ain't that a bitch?
I feel like they might be winning on a couple different things.
Not everything.
Remember the big PlayStation Network fiasco?
Because PlayStation got that virtual reality shit that they don't. They're coming out with something that they compete with.
Do you think that PlayStation is going to be able to beat Microsoft in virtual reality? Let's be real. Microsoft. You seen that shit I showed you, the Microsoft HoloLens?
Is Japan doing... I
don't fucking know.
Japan, I think, is doing PlayStation. So
where's Microsoft? Is that America?
Yeah.
Make America great again is my motto, okay?
So I'm doing all American purchase.
Yeah.
I did go with PlayStation. This PlayStation is my shit.
Yeah.
I've been PlayStation since PS1, PS2.
Yeah.
So I stuck with PS3. So when I get my next system, it'll be a PS4. And I'm going to go with the next one, which will probably be a PS5.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just moving slow to the PS4. I know it's been out for a while. I just ain't fucked with it.
Right.
You know,
well, we're going to roll into some other news, man. We went off on the tangent on that last one.
Motherfucker.
I think there's something that people should go on a tangent about is your boy Joss Whedon directing the new Batgirl movie. First off, because Marvel fanboys are like, the fuck, bro? And then you have...
Hating. Oh, this is a tactic, a ploy, or there's something going on.
What's going on, man?
Traitor.
Joss? Who calls him? Does anybody call him Joss? Hey, Joss.
Hey, Joss. Let me talk to you, Joss.
Joss, come here.
His good friends probably do. Yeah.
Joss.
His closest friends. His mother did, I'm sure.
Joss.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's a weird name. That's a weird name for a guy. That's a pretty weird name. Are you calling him Joss if you know him?
Nah, I ain't.
Then I'm going to call him Jay. Hey, Jay.
Jay.
Yeah.
Feels Jay.
Feels more G.
But
Joss is like kind of short for Jocelyn. I'm just not going to call you Josh. Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
I might call you Josh.
Add an H. Like, there's no H in my name.
Yeah. I'm just going to call you Josh.
Just run with it.
Just joshing you.
Nah. Nah, but he's doing the Batgirl movie. It's a good look. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what's happening.
For DC?
It's definitely a good look for DC because we were able to get someone that was working with Marvel. What does that say? I mean, is he getting out of Marvel for a reason and going to DC?
He's smart for leaving Marvel. I'm going to tell you why.
Why? He's
smart because when he did the Avengers 2, he realized it didn't get as much, even though it probably made nearly identical in money. And
it just got shitted on, though. It did.
I don't want to say it got shitted on. I mean, nowadays,
a lot of people will talk about it and be like, it wasn't that great a movie. You know what I'm saying? It was a weaker movie. It was like, wasn't really an Avenger
really because movie. Of the villain. And because they set it up like the villain was going to be G as fuck.
Yeah.
But then when he got to the villain, he was kind of more like comedic.
Because he wouldn't act like he did in the comics and shit.
This was because everybody wants brightness in their fucking movies. Because you know what I'm saying?
Everybody wants
color and brightness and happiness and jokes. All right, cool.
But adults.
I'm a fucking adult, bro.
These are adults making movies about what they liked growing up, and now they're adults. They're not going to make the kid shit anymore. They went through that when they were growing up.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all grown up now.
I need to see it to fit my mental state. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Some new young dude to do some animated young kid shit.
Right.
Do it, or, you know what I'm saying? But for the movies, you need to be adult.
No, because you can't make a fucking villain menacing and then
PG
have him,
you can't PG it.
Joking around, making jokes. There were some funny jokes, but I'm like, this is the right place. It's at the right time, Ultron. You know what I'm saying?
There are no strings on me.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, really?
No, the trailer set up fire as fuck for the Avengers, the second Avengers.
Fuck yeah, it was.
I was like, oh, this shit's about to be off the chain. And I seen it, and it was cool, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, okay. Really, I was let down by the villain. That was kind of the whole thing.
Yeah, it really was.
You know what I'm saying? It
was a letdown.
Yeah. You could have, did some way deeper shit with it.
Fuck yeah.
You could have, like The Dark Knight, right? Like how they did the Joker.
Yeah.
The Joker, in previous renditions of him, funny guy, running around.
Making jokes.
Yeah. He was making jokes in this one. Yeah, he was dancing. He was
painting,
making voices. You know what I'm saying?
Up art, dancing, and shit. Listen to Prince. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's where it was.
Yeah, that's where it was. But this Joker, he kind of made his jokes, but his jokes weren't like laughable.
They're dark.
They're very dark. And the only person that really laughed at him was him, which made it more interesting.
Me.
Yeah. Because you're a dark person.
I found his humor hilarious.
Yeah. I guess maybe. Yeah.
No?
I
start laughing.
I thought it was good. I thought it was dope how they did it. You know what I'm saying? Now,
he did a different take.
Did a way different take. Now, you could have done that with Ultron. You could have kept the jokes in there, but made the shit just more...
A little more dark.
Menacing.
Menacing is a better word. Not too dark. You don't have to go dark, but menacing.
Yeah, you just have to make it like,
more threatening.
Just more threatening. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't threatened by Ultron.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
this is going to be easy cake.
Here comes fucking Jokester.
Avengers.
Here comes fucking Jokester walking in.
It's fucking mechanical Jokester.
Yeah, do I really want to see that?
Robot Jokester.
No, I don't want to see a fucking Johnny Five. All right, that's not what I paid for. All right, that's not what I paid
Avengers
for.
to fight Johnny Five.
Like, whoa.
Avengers, Age of Johnny Five.
Johnny Five would have been a way. Listen,
somebody needs to do a spoof and then, like every time it's Ultron, do like a Johnny Five scene, making a joke and shit.
Wait, Johnny Five would have been a way more menacing. You remember when Johnny Five became like a gangster for like 30 minutes? He became like a fucking thug. His fucking eyebrows kind of came in and shit.
Don't fuck with Johnny Five.
Yo, he would have been a way better fucking villain than fucking Ultron. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and say that shit.
Take that.
Yeah.
Take that.
I know people that listen to Marvel right now, they fucking love Avengers.
And that shit.
Probably like a 14-year-old is listening right now. It's like, fuck you. I like
you. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We're just having fun with
They pull it like a fucking, the Ultron comic book, and they're like, see, he made jokes here.
But it's the same. No, but really though, even the diehard fans will say it was a disappointment.
Well, that's what I said. Joss Whedon, he made the right choice by leaving on a higher note, not leaving until people go, fuck you, Joss, I don't want to see any more of your shit. Yeah. Switches over to DC so he can still do his comic book shit. Brings a whole nother light to DC. Helps DC.
People are wondering if he's going to have full reigns. Apparently, they're saying that the rumors are that he's producing it, he's directing it, and he's writing it. That is the rumors as of right now, that he's taking the full reins.
He did Buffy.
He's going all out.
He can do that fighter chick shit.
You think Zack Snyder's going to be bossing around, still trying to, or
no?
He can't. He's going to be out by then, I think. But just executive producer.
He'd have to step down on his own. Yeah, I think he's just going to have to do it. You know what I'm saying? If Justice League doesn't come out,
I think he's already after the Justice League. He's kind of stepped. I think he was already saying that, or they're saying that he's going to be stepping down. That's the rumors or some shit that he's not even like they already have a new director, or a different director for Justice League 2. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have someone different, they said already. So, he already pretty much is going to just kind of fall back and become an executive producer and not be directing anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know,
they were trying to pay Christopher Nolan to like...
Or a producer, I don't know.
They were trying to pay Christopher Nolan to like run the whole DCEU. You know what I'm saying? And not direct everything, but just orchestrate the entire DCEU. Just
like watch over it.
Yeah.
You know, like if something didn't go right, you'd be like, no, it's not going to happen. Like
he kind of watched over the Superman movie, and people didn't like that either. Well, some people didn't. I liked it.
I fucking thought it was probably the best Superman movie you got visually, obviously, because what they can do these days. But obviously, I mean, just the story was good. You know what I'm saying? They touched on like all the bases of a Superman, bringing him in, you know, introducing him. They did a good job. I liked it. But yeah, a lot of people hated it.
I mean, we got Batgirl. I don't know what's going to happen with DCU. I'm hoping that they figure it all out, you know, soon, because everything's like they're trying to build up everything, but none of it's making any sense right now. It's just kind of like boom, 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 and none of it's tied in together. And
they're trying to get, like, you know what I'm saying, people even sign, you know what I'm saying, before their movies even come, because we got Nightwing coming out. They already said the Nightwing movie's coming, and it's like in 3 years probably, you know, 2020 possibly, some shit like that we're going to get a Nightwing movie. And they actually, I believe it's confirmed that he is going to be Zac Efron. However.
I just throw the microphone on the ground.
drops it and walks away and says, "I'm done.
Yeah.
I quit."
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. I don't know, man. I'm gonna give him a chance. A lot of people shit on Ben Affleck and even Heath Ledger,
Zac Efron,
all of them. People shit on them and then they come out and they perform or they do good enough.
Not big, man.
They could have did it.
Not to say. Listen, maybe Zac Efron would throw something in there that I won't be expecting. I don't know too many of his movies. I haven't watched a lot of Zac Efron movies, but maybe there's something in there that I'm missing. Maybe it will be fire, but I don't. Just off of first glance, I don't think he's a good choice.
At the moment, he's working or he's about to come out with Baywatch, right? He's gonna be on that Baywatch movie.
He's done a lot of little funny movies.
With who?
The Rock.
The Rock, and who is The Rock in the DC universe?
Shit.
He's Black Adam.
Black Adam, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was about to say Shazam.
No.
I was about to say fucking Shazam.
No. He's Shazam. Enemy. No, he's Black Adam.
You know who they should be doing right now? Steel.
That'd be dope.
Black guy.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, it's about time.
You never know what's in the works.
It's probably in the works, but they need to have that shit going now.
Well, the thing is, Zac Efron might have got, if he's working with The Rock, you know what I'm saying, with Dwayne Johnson, he may have got a little foot in the door to go in there and try out. Like, hey, maybe he convinced him. Maybe he told him, he's like, hey, try out for the Nightwing. You know what I'm saying? They got parts going. I got an insider that told me that they're looking for Nightwing. You should try it out.
I think Vin Diesel went there for something too.
Yeah, he's Groot in the Marvel universe.
Well, then
he doesn't show his face though. Yeah, so he can show his face. So maybe that's part of the contract.
No, there was some people that went in there and auditioned for a lot of different roles. I remember at one point, and I remember when The Rock. I think Vin Diesel went in there for something too.
No,
yeah, I can't. Remember
some people do
though.
cross over and do things, but it's usually just not immediate. You know what I'm saying? It's usually not immediate.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get this money.
But yeah, well, sometimes I'm talking about the Marvel or DC doesn't want that. They don't want to be like, yeah, they're just doing this. We don't want them. Sometimes they want to take it as a tactic. Like, hey, now we have them. They're ours.
Yeah. Like when the Verizon guy went to Sprint. Same
remember
shit.
Me? Yeah.
That's Joss Whedon coming to DC right now.
I used to tell you, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
What does he say? What does he fucking say now?
I believe he said.
I just found out. This has been going on for like a year.
I think he says, "You hear that?" or some shit like that.
Bullshit.
Some shit like talking shit.
I know you heard that shit.
Basically,
who the fuck is this guy? Switch teams? I don't know if I trust him.
Fucking flip flopper.
I know he's fucking spying on us for Verizon. The fuck out of here. Sprint let him into there like, come on in.
Like, come on in. You don't like them anymore?
We'll give you the
I don't like them. He's like, I'm in.
We'll give you the company car.
He fucking reached his ear and he's like, I'm in Verizon. I'm in. I'll get all
He's like,
the
can
plans.
you hear me now?
I'll get everything.
Yeah.
Everything in the works.
That's why Verizon went unlimited. Hey. Just saying. I'm over connecting the dots, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what's happening?
Yo, I might get assassinated.
Are you catching
baby.
the contact?
I might be.
Are you catching contact from over here?
I might get assassinated, baby. I'm just saying, bro. I'm over here making these connections, baby. I'm just saying.
It's the weed, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's that platinum green crack. It came back.
Yeah, man. Man, you got anything else, man? Before we roll up out of here, man, we're gonna hit the hour mark. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, what are we gonna say? Nah, I don't know, bro. Honestly,
yeah.
I like to thank the trillions.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Yeah.
Nah. I like to make it sound like a
while
speech.
we provide
and
this
shit.
artistic ignorance.
Nah, this artistic ignorance is fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's hashtag that artistic ignorance.
That's right. Artistic ignorance, right there on the spot, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's the new right there. It's the motto.
Yeah, man. You got what you got coming up this week, bro?
This week, shit. I'm going to be doing some yard work, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
You sound washed as fuck right now.
I don't want to do that shit,
Bro, no man wants to do fucking yard work.
but I got to.
You got to. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about it. Everybody thinks you enjoy it. You don't fucking. When it's your birthday, they're like, hey, I got you some yard tools. Get the fuck out of my face.
See, you don't enjoy doing it, but you do enjoy doing it right.
You do enjoy doing it right, and you also
Like
kind of enjoy
right.
having the time away from every fucking body.
Yeah, just
you know what I'm
alone.
saying? Yeah, just being alone.
That one on my just I can't even say one-on-one talk. It's just you by yourself.
I cut the grass I put on my earplugs. I listen to a podcast, listen to some music.
Yeah, really.
I'm zoned out for a couple hours. I'm not really worried about nobody. People call me and I get pissed the fuck off.
Interrupting and shit.
Interrupt me and shit.
Man, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't even answer them. You just let it go, ring, and then you like voicemail, so you get right back to what you were doing, listening.
Fuck yard work though. Y'all don't know. We live in Texas. The heat in Texas when yard work season, the fuck out of here.
I fucking hate it.
It gets so hot sometimes that you don't have to do yard work because every fucking plant dies.
Everything dies.
Yeah, you know how
thank you. Nah.
Yeah, in winter in some places, all the plants die. Everything turns brown. Our shit turns brown in the summer. At a certain point in summer, people stop watering the grass. They just let this shit go and it's just brown. Everything dies.
They actually put a ban on watering.
They do. It's just a waste.
It gets so hot. They're like, you're not allowed to water your plants.
You're just wasting the water, man, because you're watering your plants, but the water evaporates before it hits the grass.
They actually say, I think they say you can only do it at night or some shit like that. So at least
it's still a waste.
Yeah, it's pretty much still a waste.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do it at all.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them.
Yeah, don't do it.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want that shit to grow so you can be out there in the heat, swelter in the heat.
Yeah, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
We're going to roll up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to shout out to everybody that's been rolling with us. Episode 60. Knocked 60 down. Yeah, we're almost at the year mark. A couple months, we'll be at the year mark. You know what I'm saying?
Time flying.
Time is flying, man.
Yes, sir.
Make sure if y'all are on iTunes, go leave us a review.
Fuck yeah.
Make sure you hit us up on Twitter at BIGGU254 at Riffa. This is RIFF to the A 254. Even though he don't really be on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting. Listen. He be out there sharing them links. You know what I'm saying? He be sharing links.
I guess I got some followers. I appreciate y'all becoming a follower and shit. If you became a follower after hearing this, appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But engage.
Yeah.
Ask me something. You know what I'm saying? About the show. Something you want to hear about. You know what I'm saying? Something we talked about that you want to put your input on. You know, maybe I'll put it on the next one. I'll talk about it. I'm like, you know what? We were talking about this, and this person hit me up. Give you a shout out on there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just do it.
Just do it. Like we've been saying.
Exactly.
This episode is just do it.
Just do it.
Let out your artistic ignorance.
Yeah. It's just do it, but it's definitely that artistic ignorance.
Yeah. I really like that shit, bro. We did that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That ain't nothing, baby.
Popped out and you know what? You know what y'all can thank? My good friend Mary Jane.
Man, Mary Jane had nothing to do with that shit.
She opened my mind.
It was your own brain, nigga.
With an expansion.
With an expansion pack.
I had that add-on.
That add-on. Upgrade.
That upgrade right there.
Yeah, to upgrade your brain.
It's some real shit though. It does open up your thoughts and your imagination. So, you know, kind of popped into my head like
those weed memes. Have you seen those weed memes? It's like it's blunt. It's like if Professor X can move shit with his mind, how come he doesn't move his legs?
It's some real shit.
Yeah.
That's deep thought that you think of.
No. Yeah, but here's the thing though. Somebody that was like a Marvel that was like, it was like, well, actually, he's telekinetic, not some other. I forget the other one where you can move shit. He can just see shit, so he can't move his legs.
Okay.
Yeah. See, you got high for no reason. Had the thought for no reason.
No, not really. It was a good try.
It was a good try. Yeah, man. We're gonna roll up out of here, man. Peace.
Yeah,
no saying.
No, I'm talking about. Appreciate you, trillions.
Deuce.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.